The sky is every shade of gray. I'm grasping it yesterday. It's as if I'm being forced to watch my memories through a sheet of warped glass. There's no detail. I can see shapes and movements and color. I remember color in Bratislava. What if? Why am I alone? Where's my co-host? Maybe. I guess I'll just see what I can find. I wish I could remember. I've seen this before.
Andy and I are at the Blue Church in Bratislava, and which its official title is the Church of St. Elizabeth, which is named after St. Elizabeth.
What? No.
Bratislava's only well-known saint. And yeah, it's a beautiful church. It was built in 1907 to celebrate the 700th anniversary of the birth of St. Elizabeth.
Actually, if you were to cut into these walls, you'd see that they're actually concrete, and then they've been covered in plaster and painted blue.
Hence Blue Church.
Blue Church, which is actually the Church of St. Elizabeth, which is an actual church, and there's a service going on right now.
There is.
So, we're trying to...
There's a lot of imagery around the church, mainly focused around roses.
Weird.
Which is based on...
Roses are not blue.
I know.
That would make that whole rhyme completely different. Roses are blue, violets are blue, everything is blue.
So all the roses represent they're all imagery from the legend of St. Elizabeth. And the story goes a little something like this. St. Elizabeth is a really nice person. She's helping all the needy folk, giving them bread and stuff. She's really nice. And then her family say, no, don't help the needy folk because
they're mean.
And so she's helping them, and she's bringing them bread. And then her husband's all like,
bread under
hey,
her dress, by the way.
Sneaks it out. She sneaks the bread out under her dress. And
That's
then her
where
husband's all like, what's under your dress? And she's like, that's kind of a weird question.
Ew.
Excuse me.
You're a pervy husband, I
And so he's like, oh, you're carrying bread under your dress. You're not supposed to do that. And so then she finally reveals what's underneath her dress.
Which was actually supposed to be bread, but it turned out to be roses.
They were roses.
Miracle.
It's a miracle. She's a saint, and now she's got a cool blue church.
Exactly. I think the moral of the story is, if you carry roses in your pants,
you are a god.
You might get a colorful church, which is really my goal in life, so I'm going to start sticking flowers in my pants.
Andy and I just got back Well, we just finished up with the Blue Church, and now we're on our way to go get some food because we're freaking hungry.
Then we're gonna go to Devon Castle, which means we need to take a bus. I think they're just under that bridge now.
What the Oh, it's just a bridge.
Holy hamburger, Batman, that's a scary bridge. Crad Devon.
Crad.
I don't really know if they do that with their ages, but
I think they do.
I'm assuming they do.
Crad.
Crad. Building started on around the 1st century when the Romans extended their empire up into this area. Following that, it became kind of a stronghold fortress for the Hungarian Empire.
Starting in the 13th century.
When that kind of rolled its way through here. And then, you know, it withstood quite a few attacks.
Quite a few battles. And it actually withstood all of those attacks up until 1809 when
Napoleon came through here with guns and gunpowder for those guns.
And I imagine
they
got here and they saw the mountain and they said, Napoleon, we don't want to climb the mountain. And so Napoleon said, just blow it up. So they shot it with a bullet that had a bomb in it.
Facts are not here.
None.
Pooped in leur pantalon.
When you talk about European castles, I don't think anyone says, oh yeah, one outside of Bratislava, really cool.
Oh yeah.
Even though you should, because honestly, it's already made my top castles of Europe list.
You know that list I keep of castles that I think are cool? No, I don't know that list. Well, I have one now and this is on it.
It's on the list, it's at the top. Really cool castle, and it should definitely be considered as a priority if you're ever in Slovakia. Ever.
Yes.
My arm's gonna fall off! Another church.
This is the second one. We're actually standing right outside St. Martin's Cathedral in Bratislava, built between the 13th and 15th centuries. It follows a Gothic style of architecture. Très cool. So this was a pretty big place as far as coronations go.
11.
Yeah, there were 11
kings.
Hungarian kings that were crowned here.
And 8 royal spouses.
Including at one of these coronations, I assume, Franz Liszt conducted his coronation mass.
This is what we were told.
We read it in a book once.
We don't know if that's the Liszt from Listomania. We don't know if there's another Liszt.
There's so many Lisztises.
So the outside of the church, it looks kind of really weathered and archaic looking. It's kind of cool in a sense. But the inside, it's still a working parish, and so they do maintain it really well.
The mass is letting out now.
Yeah, and so we're trying to be quiet again.
Literally no idea what we do whenever we shoot these. Hopeless.
Bye. Maybe I'll find someone there.
front of the castle, which is behind us.
Right there.
I believe, is it Hrad? Is that the word?
Originally built in the 1400s.
Yeah, it's updated in the 1600s to add the trademark corner towers, which it has now.
It's kind of quintessentially known for these towers these days, and it's actually given its affectionate nickname. I don't know if it's a nickname, but it's referred to as a upside down table or an upside down bedstead. It kind of looks like it.
Yeah, it does. It really does, actually.
It was actually used as a defense post when the Turks were attacking Vienna in nearby Austria, which you can see from here. It's out there.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
Hi, Austria.
Austria.
Hi,
and
Austria.
Today, it's really just used as an exhibit hall for the Slovak National Museum, and also
a council hall.
A council hall.
Council hall, and a place to channel every single bit of wind in the entire city.
We have been blown over so many times.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of an interesting.
Oh my god.
Holy H.G. Wells, Batman.
Okay. Alright, it's fine. It's just a bridge. What's with all the Batman references today?
God, I really
don't like that.
I hate that thing so much. I don't know.
I don't know. Did you zoom in on this?
Don't worry. It's going to be just fine.
Here's your hat. Thanks. Did you ever notice how Bratislava is really, really empty?
Yeah, I have noticed that walking around here. It's weird. It's Halloween weekend.
Yeah, that's right. What are you going as again?
Joker.
Joker. Doesn't that seem a bit cliche? I mean, doesn't everybody do a costume from Batman?
Holy hamburger, Batman. Holy H.G. Wells, Batman. Holy stick in the mud, Batman. Holy Batman. Holy Batman.
Our first day here in Bratislava has been pretty much fantastic. Food has been great, the architecture has been great, and we've really enjoyed ourselves.
We really have. But it's actually getting pretty late now, so we're thinking about calling it. Did you hear that?
I have no idea what that was.
I'm pretty sure that was the bridge. They don't usually sound like that.
I'm putting up my hood. Take my hat.